After a decade of hard work, the World Wildlife Fund says its efforts to save the black rhino are paying off. While poaching remains a problem, the conservation group says more than 70 calves have been born over the past 10 years. Experts from the WWF were addressing the media at an event held to mark World Rhino Day.
We've increased the range of black rhino by 34% in KZN. And the numbers, of course, we've got 500. Remember, this is a critically endangered species that multiplies very slowly, has a generation, a very slow generation time. A cow will only have a calf every 2 to 3 years. So it is a slow growth. So, it's quite an achievement.
Rhinos have had a roller coaster ride across Africa in the last 50 years, a massive decline for black rhinos from maybe 100,000 to just 2,500 in the mid-1990s. But we've seen a huge doubling, a recovery of their numbers since then, and a great increase of white rhino numbers in South Africa. We're now at a really critical tipping point. Numbers of both populations have stabilized, if not started to decline.
As poachers get more high-tech, conservationists say they've had to come up with innovative ways of relocating and saving rhino.
We airlift them with a big helicopter. We use a Super Huey, which is the kind of helicopter they used in the Vietnam War. And we lift them physically from the field. Never mind if they've fallen in a donga or in the bushes, they will be physically lifted from the fields, taken straight to the trucks that are waiting. And from there, of course, they can be taken to their new home. The hiring of the helicopter is very expensive. The rest of the crew is there anyway. But it's shortened the time for black rhino to be taken out of an area to the trucks considerably. I mean, it's 10 minutes now instead of an hour's drive and so on and so forth. So for the rhino, it's much kinder, and it makes the operation go much more quickly. So it's good in that sense. Also, you can do so many more animals in a day.
World Rhino Day is celebrated annually, with events being held around the world to bring attention the plight of the animals. Yolisa, Njamela, CCTV, Johannesburg, South Africa.